What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewitt. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off that well-earned bye. Should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one has the advantage over the other.
Well, I'd like to know how...
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Houston. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of the season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Stroud throwing here on first. Into the hands of Schultz. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. From the gun, Stroud. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they face second and long. Shotgun now for Stroud. He finds Woods. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. And on third down, Dolphins coming out in the dime, expecting a pass. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Everly's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
D. Eskridge to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 5th-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. And this play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Second down carry for Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Throwing now from the gun. He finds Stover. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Stroud off the play fake. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
This is complete to Schultz.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This finds Smith. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Tua. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. So now here's 3rd and 5. Again, it's Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. A tight end in motion now. It's mixed in on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Connection made to Dell. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston 1st. To the air, Stroud. Looking right, and he finds him. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Dolphins and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Here's a chain up the middle. Still some room at the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 24-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Taken in by Smith. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tua off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Here's Tua again. Complete to Beckham. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Texans' drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Complete to Dell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now, first round. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Dolphins back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Man in motion out of the slot. They go play action with Tagovailoa. He finds OBJ. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now they send their back in motion right. Got his target. It's Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Receiver in motion, going left. Going play action, Tagovailoa completes this one to Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. It's the Dolphins looking at 1st and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa again. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
This one's taken in by Hill. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Tua now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and then brings up 3rd down. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And look at this return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Texans offense getting one final possession before halftime. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Fits it through the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Here's Miami Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie things 10-10. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The visitors returning their offense in this running back to the field. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They motion Waddle over left. Back to throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. This is going all the way to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Texans intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action.
On the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And we're all knotted up at 10 after that interception was turned into a touchdown. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now. They'll stick with Achane. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Running back sent in motion. First down, here's Tua. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. On target to Waddle. And they get this down to the 28. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Tagovailoa. Achane reels it in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Pierce now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First down, Stroud. Gets this to Stover. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by Chop Robinson. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Mixon on the toss. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Has it, man. It's Achan. And that's good for a gain of 5. That stop coming from Henry To'o. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running with Achan out of the gun. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Achan again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Stroud. Dell with the grab. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Back to throw, Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. completed to Collins. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Stroud. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Stroud escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans take a 3rd quarter lead. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Off the play fake. Into traffic, complete. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That stop coming from Henry To'o. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
He's got Smith. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So we're through 3 here. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. To the air, Stroud. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. Finds Woods. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Pass caught by Mixon. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Stroud now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Dolphins football. Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The home teams are headed back to the field on offense, so we get a look at Tank Dell. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. He lets a heater go. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans now lead by 10. Tank Dell, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Miami offense headed out there now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Brought in right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be Texans football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down. Throwing from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now it's Stroud. He's got him. That's Mixon. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Tagovailoa on 1st down. This finds Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. On target to Waddle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They send Hill right. Tagovailoa off the play fake. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, here's Tua. Hauled in by Waddle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A-Chain on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. He's on the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Tight end going in motion here. Desperation time here on fourth. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They'll come up 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans only up by a few. 2nd and 3 now. Nixon on the counter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. 3rd down, Mixon gets it. And this one does not go far. 3 yards on the carry, and now they face 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The visitors, and Tyreek Hill, headed back out on offense. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. To throw. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Taken in by Smith. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking to throw it. Able to find Achan. And this one doesn't go far. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Texans. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.